Feel free, feel free. Man, that thunder is crazy. Feel free to drop them off in the chat real quick. All right. We're gonna flip through these. I'm gonna drop the 4 hours. We're gonna mainly move through the daily. Some of them we might break down and go into lower time frames on and get another look at. But mainly just gonna flip through the daily, see if there's anything that sparks some interest. I'm gonna do a quick little run through and then circle back uh, and dig in a little bit deeper to some of them. So I'm gonna just jot some of them down on a little sticky note, swing back through, and take it from there. So this first one I like is Herbalife. We're gonna look at like 150 of them. Just kind of flip through them, 150, 180, something like that. I like Herbalife coming out of not quite hitting his demand area, but just quite getting down there. Shooting back up, almost a bullish engulfing. All right, I see your list that you just put in there. Cool. I think we're gonna cover all of those actually on my list. So I like this one, potentially a swing as well here to go back up towards that previous resistance area. Now you have some up there as you can look at. So I'm actually gonna drop down to this one already. All right, cool. So I'm not gonna circle back through any of them. I'm actually just gonna set the alerts right now. So Herbalife, I like that over 1380. 1380. We could take out those. Let me see if I can get y'all to see it a little better in a smaller time frame. All right, so this is the high that I'm trying to kick over. We've already broken some of those highs here. I want to get back over this high, uh, and then we can continue looking to see that move up. And then I'll stop out pretty much right below it. So my trade setup is going to look sort of like this, with then having possible trims at potential resistance levels on the way up. Stop out there below that. So we come through and break this support, close under that support. I'll go ahead and drop out. And we got knee and Nike on the list as well. Let's pop back to the daily real quick. I got potential, but I'm gonna leave it. We got an inside day on Yelp. Uh, Close again. Another one that's kind of close to a support area. I ain't even gonna fool with it though. A lot of stuff. When I go through looking at things, I want something that really kind of pops out to me heavy, not just something that's like a possible thing. Like, yeah, this could maybe do something. I want something that really kind of screams at me. We got a bullish engulfing here on CRISPR that closed at the top of its candle. So that's something I'm interested in. We bounced out of demand, bullish engulfing. We're already in a decent uptrend. So we take out the high from tomorrow, which is 62.80. So sorry, yesterday's high. CRSP, yep, 62.80. We take that out. Of course, we can see some resistance over here at this high from Thursday. This is at 63.42. So we can see some resistance there. Shit, change that. All right. We can see some resistance there, but other than that, I feel like we should be able to get a decent move up here. I don't mind swinging that. I'm gonna drop in, see if I can find a decent spot for a stop loss. It might be at $62 level. Yeah, probably right there. Yep. So this trade be looking like, oops, below there, entry above the high. targeting up there. All right, if y'all got any questions at any point, y'all can ask. I'm gonna still let y'all unmute at the end, but if y'all got any questions about something that y'all want to just throw in the chat immediately, feel free to do that. I'm gonna pop back out to the daily real quick. Let's look at JD. Seeing me. So we got something that's at a major support level here. We're gonna pop that off. Zoom out to the weekly real quick. So we got a huge sell-off last week. And then we have a strong demand zone there on CME. So we're gonna look at that, switch over to the daily. And we can take this once it cracks that high from today, which is 290. 290 on CME. Oh, sorry, 290 cents. So we kick over that. Go ahead and start looking to take that up. Now, this one could probably double as a swing trade. You got different options with this because you're still able to take advantage of the opportunity on the weekly bounce. So given that we have that weekly bounce, right, this weekly demand zone that we can look at bouncing off of, you have a potential for a swing that's a week-long swing, 2-week swing. But then you also have this pullback where we've made our lower low here. We've came down, made a new lower low. We're looking for that to push back up to confirm a lower low. So you get a short-term bounce too that could double as a day trade as well. So lots of potential here. Obviously, we're going to stop out below that level there. And we're going to look at taking this up, especially if we're swinging it. That's where our stop loss would be. We got a gap fill here. Ultimately, you can come back and test that high from last week. Nothing but red days. But you got gap fill to go there. All right, and then you'll probably end up getting a little something right there where we see some levels from previous days lining up right there. So CME is one I like. I like that because it's value. That's one of the things I like to talk about too, is finding opportunities that are valuable, where you have a very tight stop loss and very big room to run. So that are valuable. Do you leap any Apple contracts? I currently don't have any leaps on Apple. No. Apple is at or near its 52-week high. So I'm not, no. Similar situation here on Wayfair, where we had a support that we're bouncing off of. We're clearly hitting resistance over and over again there. We're going to drop down to the 30, so we can look at that a little easier. All right, we see that we're not getting anything to hold over that 57 level. So that's what I want on this, really 56.50. So we can get a hold or a break and close above 56.50 on Wayfair. 56.50. All right. Then we'll finally actually be having some price that closes above here on the 30-minute. And I'll look at taking that up, going up towards the gap, and using that as a first spot to secure profits. So waiting on that close. I don't mind stopping out of this if we break down from that support, because then we probably head down there next. That's about a 90-cent move. I don't feel like giving back 90 cents if I don't have to. So see, we could probably take a 15-minute. Might be able to take a 15-minute close on that too. But 30 would be a lot safer to wait on. All right. So we got Herbalife, CRISPR, CME, Wayfair. Let's keep going. The Hershey Company. Put this down. Uh, so Hershey just had a nice kick up, pulled back, retested this 50%. Fibonacci level and bounced off of that with the Morningstar candlestick formation. So that I like to go back and at least retest the original high of 195.61. So we might face a little something there, but pretty much once we kick back over that 191.50, Hershey, I want to find something I can buy puts in, man. 191.50 or move back up towards 195. All right, let's keep rolling. Pepsi, shooting up through this. So we got two inside candles on Pepsi for the 4 hour. Let's see the daily look like. So inside day, two inside on the four. All right, so I'm letting that ride up once we can actually close above that 169.50 on Pepsi. So that's another one waiting for a close above a certain spot so I can ride that up and work its way back up through that big outside candle we have right here on the 4 hour. All right, so getting over 169.50, closing over that 169.50 for help, taking that up towards 171.50. Let's keep rolling. Another inside. Check this either way. So he's gonna run the regular inside candle play. All right, break down from the low of this current inside candle, target the low of the outside candle, break out, target the upside. So what that looks like is we drop down to like the 5 minute. All right, what that will look like is taking this up to here. Stop right there, really. Or inverse side if it drops down. So it has a lot of room to play with here and taking that down to there. Depending on how it wants to go outside of this range that has been trading inside. All right. So there's a little range here. Looking for something to break out of that. And either come down, test 528 again, or push up and test that 540 area again. And that's on UNH. Let's pop back out. Earning for UNH this week. Good looks. Good looks. Good looks. 3 days. Appreciate you. Good looks. So those contracts are probably going to be a little inflated. Opportunity's still there, but just be warned that those contracts are normally already kind of high. But those contracts are definitely going to be inflated with the increase in implied volatility coming up to earnings. Appreciate you mentioning that in the chat, bro. Uh, all right. Yeti. Oh, we can get over these. We'll be good over that 487 spot. Drop down. All right, let's clear all this out. Take me back. Bam. Drop to a 30 instead. So yeah, once we can get over here, we see that we bounced right here off a double bottom at that 45.35-ish area. Once we can get back over this 47 spot, because right now we're trading in this range, then we have a breakout trade we could take up to the high here. Then you have another target at the gap. If it comes back down and doesn't hold this resistance as a new support, I will get out of it because then after it breaks that support, it should come back down to the next support. I don't want to hold something in calls as it goes from support to support. What is that? What is that? That's Yeti. I need something for puts, bro. I need. This looks good too. Damn, everything look like it want to go up. Everything look like it want to go up. This looks very good for a swing. Yeah, this looks great for a swing. That's such a nice, healthy pullback. Shoot, yeah. Says OKTA. All right, OKTA. This line, let's mark that off. Let's drop to a one. All right, so I'm gonna take OKTA over that 84.30 resistance. Now I want to hold this for a smooth little minute. Um, Honestly, I don't mind that going up even further than that. Mark off levels where we can, of course, take profit at. Uh, Here. And pop back out. So we got a couple different spots to take profit at. Main basis on this one is just a strong kick up, pull back. All right, now we're starting to push back up after the pullback. So we're putting in that lower high, looking for that to continue up and make a new higher high, which means that it would need to surpass 92.38. But that might be something that's like another trade we looked at. That could be a three week long trade for the swing. All right, so day trades valid, swing trades valid on OKTA over 84.28 or 84.30. Put like a little round number there. All right. So that's like six already. How this stuff looks so good. I really like that one that we just looked at. Plug looks good for a bounce from here. You got a support bounce there. I'm not gonna write it down and everything. Um, actually, I am. You got a day trade on plug over 4.45 to target 4.6. And then out above 4.6, you can look at moving back up to 4.8 area. Very low cost stock. Um, but that's going to give you about a 10% move when it makes that move back up. All right, so that's something that you could potentially hold for a week if you got a smaller account or a smaller budget for trades, then that would be something that plays in your favor. GD looks good for a bounce here as well. Pull back to the man, hammer off 253.85. So over 254. Over 254 GD looks good. All right. Cool. So we got like six different things. Seven, one, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five. Boop, boop, boop. I'm not even counting for real. All right. It's too many. New. Just love it, bro. Nice pullback. All right. I don't even throw trend lines on my chart like I used to, but all right. Nice pullback. Perfect bounce off a trend line. Bullish engulfing. Closing at a high day. Take it off the high day and take it up to that 178 area. So we got this spot here that'll be our next supply. NUE 172. Shoot, 173 really. 173. Swing it up to 178. All right. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm gonna flip through everything, bro. Excuse my language. All this stuff just looks so. I'm tired. I don't want to put more stuff on my list. But this stuff just looks so. Oh, it's gonna be a great week. Ooh. All right. PG, a bunch of candles that are just trading inside of this candle from Tuesday. Just let it break out. All right. Let it break out of that. Don't get caught trying to trade the consolidation too much. But let it break out, swing it to the if it goes up, it looks like it's gonna go up. Yeah, it looks like it'll go up. So yeah, let it just push over 149, 42, and then you could pretty much buy that almost immediately. PG 149, 42. Oh, ah, nothing else, please. Nothing else that just screams trade me. Walmart looks good. Enjoy. I guess I am gonna write these down still. Uh, Walmart looks good for a continuation up. After it's again another pullback, right? Kick up, pull back, and then you start pressing up to continue, make your next higher high. Uh, Ultimately, I guess we're starting to try to work its way back through this big gap. I'm not saying that's gonna happen off of this next leg, but it looks like that's kind of where we're headed over a period of time. So if somebody was asking about leaps, there's your opportunity on Walmart to go for leaps. All right. Got a little some. All right. I'm gonna skip down to those requests, and we got a pretty good list already. Still some more stuff that looks decent. This is on my list to buy today. I did not buy it. Oh, well. All right. All right. Tommy Technologies over 116.50 for calls. I don't think I have a single thing that I have marked for puts right now. Uh, and that's okay. I normally like to have something. I like to be able to go both ways. Not necessarily on the same stock, but just, for the day. You never know what the overall market might bring. Trade the breakout. Why is everything just setting up so perfectly? Um, so normally I do like to look for that, but if that's not there, it's not there. Um, and that's okay too. Some will trigger up, and if not, then we'll just make another list tomorrow. All right, pop to the chat. Next Era Energy, Nike, Verizon, JP Morgan. I don't know what BYON is though. Oh, oh, Beyond. That's different. Beyond looks good. Support bounce on a daily, pull back in the uptrend. That looks good. Take over the high from today. Take it up to retest the this little spot right there. 27. Take it from 26. Um, 50 up to 20, about 27, 25 for a day trade. Swinging, it can keep going. Swinging, it can keep going. It looks fine for a swing. Set next error. Looks good too. Looks like it's headed back up towards that 64.50 spot. See that that's giving us some resistance in the past. So once it gets there, just be careful for the triple top rejection. But it looks like it's carrying some nice momentum back up into this. All right, bouncing off this, perfectly making very nice higher lows. Now, ultimately, you can see this breakout just of a huge triangle pattern. So that gives us another setup for the, I think that was Corey asked about leaps. Another potential setup here on that breakout of this triangle pattern if we do get that. And maybe that'll come with this earnings towards the end of the month. Maybe kind of chop around and that earnings will be what shoots it through. Or if it fails the pattern, um, shoots it down. Nike. Uh, Nike Bullish and Golf, and just about take it over the high. Take it over the high. Big earnings drop off. You're gonna have yourself a little pullback real quick. So I was taking Nike over the high day. JP Morgan, I probably wouldn't do nothing with. It's not showing any signs of being bearish, but it's so extended. I don't want to try to shoot for a bullish trade on it either. You got earnings this week too. You could take it over 172.35 up to 173.35 as well. Uh, you could catch the rejection if it rejects. So see how this candle, how it plays with this spot. Now you get a nice candle close over there, you can take it down. Or sorry, take it up. And if it rejects here, then you have a very nice trade for the short. That rejection stop out above those wicks there, and you come down all the way back to that support. So you got opportunity with that one. But swing wise, man, it's very extended to the upside. Not too much to really try to squeeze out of it. Um, in my eyes, Verizon, for Verizon, you had a resistance from about March. Is that March? Early April. So you had a resistance from early April of last year. Double top potential for a pushback down. We went inside day here. So if we do come back below the low of yesterday, or sorry, Friday, 39.30, you come back through that low, you should see a nice kickback down off that bigger time frame double top towards that 37 support. All right, you fill your gap here and then work your way back down. 37.75 might give you a little quick bounce. And then you come down at 37.15 on that bigger picture rejection. XOM, XOM, bounced off of that resistance, that support, hammered, take it over the high, breaks high of today, take it up. All right. I'm gonna let y'all unmute. Oh, if y'all got any questions or anything, y'all can fire away. Questions, anything, comments, anything.
I played Win today, and it played out just like kind of what you said.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you traded win like we was texting about.
Yeah, I guess, sir. I thought it was gonna be puts, but it ended up being calls, which was, and I played it that way. So
All right, I'm glad we talked about
yeah.
it.
No, I would have probably did that, and I would have watched it, and it would have.
And you would have thought, yeah, yeah. I mean, so good thing not jumping the gun on it too then. Uh,
Right.
for the put move, because yeah, it was just again like we were talking about over text. We had the double inside breakout, but like I was showing on one of these charts, we had that close in the area that we previously rejected, and a lot of times, I take that for an entry as well when we close inside the spot that we rejected. One, two, three, four times. Um, so take that and run with it.
Yeah, and the triple top kind of threw me off though initially.
Understandably so. And it did reject back down,
It
but
did.
but not with no strength. You had double inside days
Right.
and kick back out of it. Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing that though. And I'm glad you were able to take advantage of that trade and make money.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I put it out there on the chat, and yeah, I'm glad I did. I was wrong in the way I read it because I thought it was an ascending triangle, but I mean descending triangle, but it wasn't.
Yo, descending.
It was on the. Let me see. What did I have it on? God damn.
Tweak.
I didn't get rid of the damn.
Descending should look the other way. What am I doing? Nah, descending is like that.
Oh, actually, it was. I had a thing. I had a. That's
I'm
interesting.
tripping.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just erase the last 30 seconds of my life because somehow I forgot how to draw this in the triangle.
I did it on the. Was that the daily here? I had. I think I had it on the 15. The 15. No, the 30-minute chart. I put it. I put it on. I was only on a
Um,
30 minute.
for what?
For I did an ascending triangle for the 30 minute, and I was wrong, but for a win.
No worries. Thank you, Bill. Oh, wow, I forgot to do that. Tesla. Yep,
Yeah.
Tesla, same situation, bro. Same situation. Everything, a lot of stuff looks the same. A lot of good setups going into tomorrow. Bet. If we don't have anything else though, that was a wrap. I'm gonna post this up on YouTube, send it out to y'all. What up, bro? Peace out, bro. For sure. In and out, man. In and out, handle business. Got about 10, 11 different stocks we got marked down. Um, and then we can just keep it pushing. So y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. Um, as always, give me any questions, comments, concerns. I will respond. It just might not be immediate, but hey,
Go
like,
Washington.
oh, whoa, oh, you tried to trigger me on that one, didn't you? What's the score? What's
I think we're behind by. I'm a Washington guy, so I think we're behind by a touchdown. Yeah, because we just got a touchdown. So
yeah, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Ray.
y'all looking good though.